I'm a Jew. I'm a publisher, singer, songwriter, a father, a brother, a friend, and much more. But today I want to speak to you about Noah's birthday and where it could be seen that what day his birthday actually is. Okay. Let me see. Right here it says in the scriptures in Genesis, it'll tell you when Noah's birthday actually is. Now, as you can see right here on chapter 7, verse 6, it says, in Genesis chapter 7, verse 6, it says, Noah was 600 years old when the floods came on the earth. Okay? It says he was 600 right here. Then if you keep going, it says in chapter 7 verse 11, it says in the 600th year of Noah's life, on the 17th day, on the second month, on that day all the springs of the great deep burst forth and the floodgates of heaven were opened, right? So on his 600th birthday, on the 17th day of the second month, this will tell you how long the flood lasted. It said it started on chapter 7, verse 11. It says 600 year of Noah's life, on the 17th day, on the second month. That's when the flood started, right? Now, if you keep going to the next page, in chapter 8, verse 13, the first one was chapter 7, verse 11. Okay? It'll show you he was 600. It was the 17th day on the second month. Now, if you go to chapter 8, verse 13, it says, by the first day of the first month of Noah's 601st year. Because the flood started when he was 600. Now it says he's 601. It says by the 27th day of the second month. So that's 1 year. That's 1 year and 10 days. So when 100 year took it, the flood lasted 1 year and 10 days. In regards to Noah's birthday. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. What's a little squeak? What the hell? What is this? Oh, it look like a squirrel. I mean, look like a roly-poly from way over here. But I see it's a hand. What? Has anybody seen any pictures of any demons that we could look up? Because if there's something that happened really bad, I have really good eyes. I can see demons. Do anybody want to list any pictures of any pictures that they took that we can go look at that has any demonic stuff in it or anything? Homunculus. What is this? What is homunculus? Come on, we're trying to learn things. It's the church right here. Bring some to the church. What do you have? Did you capture any demons on camera? Do you have any pictures of any demons? Homunculus. Is this a word you made? Okay. So you see, yeah, the flood started it stopped 1 year after, 10 days after, right? That's cool. Okay, now here's another thing. Oh, I'm just trying to, I'm a priest and I'm giving the word of God. Yes, I am. I'm a priest. So today, what else I want to do is, where do you get these things from? Is it oh, no dinosaurs are real. No matter what museum you go to, you're not going to find any real dinosaur bones. Is anyone in the city right now that has dinosaur bones in it? Hey, Hasmic. Hey, Hasmic. Is anyone living in a museum in a city or state that has a museum with dinosaur bones in it? There's no such thing as real dinosaur bones. You can probably go there and get a real lawsuit. It's not real. If you go there and you can get them to get you a statement or something saying that this is real, then you can sue them because they have lied to you, they have misled you, and they have altered your religion. You see what I'm saying? They have altered your life. The NASA, if it does not shut down soon, they're going to be sued. And they're going to have to pay out billions of dollars because they're lying. They're lying. They're taking people's souls. They're teaching children in school that there's no oxygen in space. This is a lie because for fire to burn, it needs oxygen. NASA is lying. There's no reason why there should be even books in your class that talks about the sun and the moon because the whole point of them taking out the gospels because they were talking about religion, but then they turn around and put the sun and the moon and planets that has to do with your life. That's not right. There shouldn't even be any history class in school. If the case was about religion and stuff, then the fact is there shouldn't be any history class in school. Let your parents teach your history. If you're not going to teach the holy scriptures in school, then don't teach any damn history because my history and my parents' history is not the same history as your history. You see what I'm saying? So you're teaching somebody, they're teaching history that they want to teach instead of teaching what is correct to teach. History class, there shouldn't even be a history class in school. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, so what I want to talk about now is the Noah's flood, right? They said the earth was flooded, which was true. The earth was flooded. They said all the animals, the birds and everything flooded, right? Well, fish don't have any. They don't breathe air. Whales don't breathe air. All those things died. All the birds, all the animals that were above the sea, but the fish in the sea did not die. We have some fish that have been out here for hundreds of years, and they're at the bottom. There's a bunch of fish that have been out here since Noah was here. We have octopuses, we have whales, we have things that are gigantic, things that were made when the first world was created long ago. The ocean is very deep. And speaking of and after I spoke about this ocean, I realized that, so in the scriptures, in the New Testament, God spoke about something called wormwood, right? And it says wormwood is going to go into the water, and it's going to burn up a third of the fish in the sea. They're all going to die. So this is what's happening. There has been some toxic algae, toxic algae, going into the water. Okay, and this toxic algae is called domicile acid. DOMOC, domicile acid, if I'm not mistaken, domicile or domicile acid. In the scriptures, it says that there's going to be wormwood. It's going to go into the water, and it's going to burn up a third of the fishes in. It's going to kill a bunch of them, right? Fire does not. I was thinking like how can fire go in water? Like, it doesn't make any sense, right? How can fire burn up water? It can't. Fire cannot really just burn up water unless it's really like a ball or something that's in the water that's continuing to burn regardless of it being under the water. And a comet would have to be super hot to go inside the water and to burn continuously, as it's saying here. It says, a third angel sounded his trumpet, and a great star, blazing like a torch, fell from the sky on a third of the rivers. It says 1/3 of the rivers. So a third of the rivers, and its star name was Wormwood. Its star. Okay, it says a third of the waters turned bitter. They turned bitter. Okay, and many people died from the waters that had become bitter. Okay, so what can go in the water that's going to really burn up a bunch of water and make it bitter where you can't really eat it? Acid, toxic algae, oil. Those things are going to burn up the water, because it doesn't have to necessarily be fire, because I could burn you up without putting fire on you. Do you see what I'm saying? Burn is a way of to destroy, annihilate, to conquer in all ways possible. Ice is not really cold. I mean, not really hot, but if you hold it in your hand long enough, it will burn you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we have this toxic algae and going inside the water. And if we don't get rid of it, then yes, it's going to burn up the water. It's going to kill a bunch of the fish in the water. It's going to kill a bunch of. It's going to make a bunch of people sick. We need to go ahead and stop this toxic algae that the serpent is releasing, because the toxic algae is actually coming from the serpent. The serpent is a dragon. He's in the water. Okay, and this is what he's doing. He's releasing toxic algae from out of him. He can spit fire. He's destroying. They just killed 17 dolphins here in California. And then 2 whales just recently died from the toxic algae. Something that can kill a whale will certainly destroy you easily. Okay, we're talking about a whale. I'm talking about a whale. And dolphins are very smart. If something can kill a dolphin underwater, it could quickly kill you, because a dolphin is highly intelligent. Okay, so this is the dolphins dying should be a very a key event that shows us that we should be able to gain understanding that whatever killed these dolphins has to be very smart. Okay. So now I've spoken about the wormwood a little bit, touched topics on wormwood. We need to clean the water up and get this snake out of the water, because I've already spoken about it in another video. It's coming out of Mel's Hole. He's around there in Snake River. The government, we're working on it right now. But yes, I just wanted to speak about the animals in the water living forever. The fish is being been down there since God has made this planet. So let's go into the next video. Before I go though, I do want to talk about. In the next video, I'm going to be explaining again what your fingernails are. And other body parts. So see me soon in the next video. Thanks.